Thank you, Kenny, and the quarterback club for having me. He called me a few weeks ago and he said, he told me how great the speaking lineup was, and he said, look, I'm looking for a Slappy to come up here and kill some time, so that's why I come in. I want to acknowledge and thank our principal, Mark Milano, who's in attendance tonight. And then Coach Fritz wanted also to make sure that I recognize that he is a Tulane graduate. So, Mr. Milano, appreciate you being here. Our schedule, and Kenny touched on it briefly just now. We scrimmaged a talented Cox team last week, and I think like most scrimmages, you see some good things in your team, but you also recognize that there's plenty of room for improvement. And then we go to St. Paul's Friday night for our jamboree, the Christian Brothers Jamboree across the lake, and they're changing some things up over there. They're a new system on both offense and defense. So that's going to be a good challenge for us and a good test before we hit the road to start the season. Three of our first three games of the regular season are all on the road, and two of them are out of state. Our first one, we go to Charlotte, North Carolina to play a nationally ranked Charlotte Catholic team. They won 3 out of the last 4 state championships in their state, so that's going to be a tough test right out the gate. Then we come back and we go to Slidell for week 2, and then follow that with a trip to Hattiesburg, Mississippi to play Oak Grove, who's a 6A finalist from last year. So first 3 games are really tough, and then finally we get a home contest at Yenny against Ruston, and then we jump right into the always tough Catholic League. We have, kind of like Coach Fritz was saying, we have a veteran team. We have 16 returning starters, but with the schedule that we're playing, especially into district, it's nonstop, it's relentless. So one of the big keys to the season will be staying healthy, and unfortunately we're dealing with a little bit of that right now. We have 2 guys getting MRIs today, and another couple starters on the offensive side that are going to miss some time at the beginning of the season. So that's always a tough task to try to make sure that you guys are prepared, but at the same time that you do the things that help them recover from week to week. That's it. Any questions? All right. Thank y'all.